Hey, this this is not going to be a review or anything like that. I will get straight to the point. I will start off by saying hi because I've got manners. Hi. I'm a little bit frustrated right now. I've basically purchased a camera on a budget. Well, I guess that's what I get because I've purchased something on a budget, working with my budget. Um, and right now I'm having technical issues with it. So the first complaint that I have about this is not a review. This is just me needing to get this rent out right now. So the first problem I'm having is every time I try to film and then I press stop and then I want to watch back the first 10 seconds of me saying hi, it goes and stops. Literally. And no sounds comes out. So that's my first complaint. Second complaint for me, this might be a me problem here, that the lens is blurry. No, well, the lens isn't blurry, but as I'm watching myself back, even on this, let me stand up. Ignore all my notes. Those are all my to-dos. Not to-dos, but my life plan. Okay, ignore it. But yeah, so I'm watching myself right here, right now. Obviously, I'm not giving you eye contact. Now I am. But as I'm looking at myself, I feel as if this camera is worse than my phone. Like, the whole point of me purchasing this camera was so that I can have better quality, right? Because I'm putting in all this work and just to get poor quality, I can't get a break. But then again, like, what do I expect? I've purchased this on the budget. I mean, it could be my fault because I tried to clean the lens with something. So that may have caused the footage to look a bit blurry. I don't know. Maybe I'll be able to correct this on an editing software. This is emotional. This is not what I'm here for. And on top of that, the last complaint, I'm not sorry. You need to hear this, okay? My left eye looks crazy on this phone, on this camera. It's not a phone, Imade. You're trying to upgrade your life. However, this doesn't feel like an upgrade because it looks like 1.2K instead of an 8K. It's supposed to be an 8K camera. An 8K camera that I purchased on Amazon. Should I blast your name so that everybody knows who you are and what not to get? I won't say nothing because it could be a me problem. Maybe not. This camera is called 8K Ultra HD MBD. And I purchased it from Amazon. Once again, this is not a review, but I'm pretty upset and I'm pretty hungry. Anyway, so why am I here today? Did I say hello? Oh my gosh. This thing has upset me. I've spent so much time trying to figure out what I'm doing. And even now, I'm really hesitant to continue filming because I'm afraid that once I hit stop and I want to watch this back, I'm only going to get 1 second worth of, and it blacks out. Just in case that doesn't happen, let me just whisper myself and say hi. Hi. So, on Friday, this coming Friday, I am going to be busking. Well, no, maybe not, I don't know. But I will be singing out on the streets, on the streets, on the streets, on the streets in my local area. I wanted to use today to, number one, test out this camera. And number two, try to put an outfit together or recreate something into something else. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be successful. I don't know if this camera is going to work. I don't know if this is all a waste of time. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put something together. But I'm using today to test my life out. To test today out. Yeah? So, let's just see how this goes. I may or I may not talk. Whatever happens, happens. Just flow with me. Okay? Alright, so before we begin, I'm going to hit stop. I'm going to watch this back. This is not attitude towards you. This is attitude towards... If I touch it, I might make this thing more blurry, so I won't do it. Ugh. And then, if successful, if I get some type of footage out of this, I will continue and we will just film. However, I'm going to apologize beforehand. I am trying to improve the quality of my work. I'm not even apologizing to you. I'm apologizing to myself because it's me. I have to put in the work, the time editing and everything else, only just to get 1.2 quality, K quality. It doesn't make me feel good. It just makes me feel like I'm wasting a lot of time. Well, I'm not wasting a lot of time, but it's just my hard work just feels like it's going to nothing sometimes, just because of the quality I get from my phone and now from this thing. But in due time, I will save up more money and it will get better. I have to be positive. But bear with me, I am hangry. I need to eat. I need to eat. All right, so let's watch this back. Fingers crossed it works. And then let's get putting something together. With or without talking. All right. Give me a moment. All right, how do I hit stop? Okay, so, what is this? What's this blur right there? What's that? What's that? You see that? Let's just move. Alright, so let's start. I was actually on YouTube this morning and I was watching Hwasa. She's like a K-pop artist, singer. And who else was I looking at? Who else did I see? I can't remember who else I was looking at, but the videos that I was watching, I was a little bit inspired. So with Hwasa, she has quite like a laid back look, casual sort of look, but cheeky, sexy kind of sort of thing. In my head, I don't know if I'm going to be able to recreate this at all. I'm just, in my head, it would be nice to be able to recreate something similar. It's just simple. It's like just jeans. She had like light blue jeans, but they were like baggy, which I don't own. I never thought ever in my life I would ever want to wear baggy jeans, but it looks like my mindset's changing, my style, my taste is changing over the years. But anyway, she was wearing like baggy jeans, light blue jeans. She had on like a cardigan with like a crop silk top, or at times it would be like a baggy light blue jeans with a crop jumper. And she would always have, not always, but majority of the time she would have like heels. So they'll be pointy or they'll be strapped, but she would be wearing heels in the videos that I was watching anyway. And I was like, oh, this is quite me. I quite like this look. I like this look. So let me see if I can recreate this look. There was another look I was looking at, an image I was looking at, and I think that was actually on Instagram, not YouTube. And it was a dress. It was like a blue dress, and it had like frills coming down on the sides. So I want to see if I can recreate that, because I was literally looking up on my wardrobe on my rail, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, I have not a blue dress, but kind of like purple sort of dress. Maybe I can give it a go and see if I cut it out. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared, because even though it's an old dress, I paid quite a bit for that. What I consider quite a bit, you know? What I consider quite a bit. So this is going to be interesting. I'm going to cut it because I've not worn it in a very, very, very long time. And I mean like 6 years, you know? So let's just play around and see what happens. So I'm going to give that a go. So I'm going to try and see if I can cut up my blue dress. That won't be the first thing that I do. And I'm also going to try and see what I can do with regarding jeans. Let's just give this a go. Let's just give this a go. I'm talking a lot. This is coming from somebody who said that she didn't want to talk because she's hungry. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm just... This is one aspect of Imade. You'll get used to this, okay? Let's not pretend like I'm not like this sometimes. So let's try and keep it 100. All right. Am I recording? I am. Okay. Let's move this out of the way. Absolutely not cutting things. Okay, so I have this. This one has always been big for me on the waistline, but it's really fitted on the sides. So, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see what we can do about that. And then we have this one that I've never worn. These are just basic, I think they're high or mid-waist blue jeans. Now, I'm thinking to maybe cut the slit. Alright, close your eyes. Let me make a change real quick. One moment. Oh. Oh, these are fitted. These are fitted. Oh, okay. Oh no. Oh. I purchased this decades ago, so yeah. Oh my gosh. What are you? A 6 or an 8? Do I want to cut this? No. I don't think I want to cut this. This is... I kind of want to, like... I don't know. I was thinking to probably, like, cut this whole area off. But then would it fall down? I have another one of these in a size 8. Let me just grab it 1 moment. Okay, so... yeah, that's the same one. So this is the same jeans in a size 8. I purchased a size 8 because my weight fluctuates, okay? Well, I'm going to be daring right now, and I'm going to cut this part over here. This may or may not work. This look may or may not work because it's not a baggy jeans. Alright, so let's just cut this. Is this a waste of time? Maybe. I had to do this today out of all days. I'm hungry. Tough. Do I have a blade? Oh, that was easier than using the scissors. Let's see what happens here. It's funny, I'm the kind of person who can have all these ideas. I like it in my head, but then to put action is another thing. I'm just like, ugh, it's effort, it's energy. But I'm trying to learn to take action, especially when I'm inspired. Because I was inspired earlier this morning. So, yeah, I'm trying to show up for myself. What did I do with the blade now? Oh my goodness. What did I do with the blade? I only have one blade. Where's the blade? Okay, found it. Alright. Ooh, that part's done. Okay, so what I was thinking to... Oh, this is wide. Okay, well, let's see what happens. What I also want to do, I want to add a slit to the side as well. So, but do I want it on the inside? Or do I want it on the outside? Oh, that's a good question. Do I want a slit here or here? Slits are always done on the outside. Because of that, I'm going to put my slit on the inside. Okay. Rebellious we're feeling, aren't we, Amy? Alright, so let me just line this up properly first. I don't know how far up I want to go. I might want to make it a little bit dramatic so that way it's obvious that it's there on purpose and not an accident. Alright, so that's that. That's one side. I may end up putting slits on both sides. I don't know. We'll see. Is that high enough, Imade? Let's make it a little bit longer. Cool. Alright, so that's that side. Straighten out the other side. Okay. Let's be positive here. What if I end up liking both looks? What then? Then I guess I'll wear the next look on another day. On another day. Because I'm going to obviously be performing more than one day. More than one time. So, outside anyway. More than one time. So, or maybe I could wear it on my open mic. Options. Okay, if one side is longer than the other, it's fine. It'll be good that I try it on first. Right, let's get changed. Okay, so her jeans like sit low. I feel weird because now my glutes are out. My zip broke. You saw that? Let's see. Alright, I'm not going to fuss with that right now. Okay, so I'm not sure if you can see. If I stand on this. So the inside is cut. Yeah? Okay. Alright. Cool, so that's that. So I think because it's cut so low, it would make sense to have like a leotard. At the same time, I said I wanted to have like a silk top on. So, and the only silk top that I have is black, not cream. Found it. This one. You would have seen it on one of my first-ish videos when I recreated a lot of the looks that you see here in this room. Or you can't really see here. And I wore it as a skirt. And then as I was filming, I actually tore the top. So, yeah. Okay, so let's take this off. I think I want sleeves. I don't want my arms out. Okay, so I would like this to be cropped. Let me take this off. She like wears like a cardigan of some sort. But can I imagine myself saying, God in me, and having my belly out? Does that make sense? I don't know, we'll see. I might have to change the look again. I'm not feeling this look. Anyway, so I wanted to go with like these heels. don't think you can see. Let me see what happens when I just tilt you downwards. Okay. Don't know how this is gonna look. What if my shoe breaks? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to make sure I take spare shoes with me. No, this is not what I envisioned. This is not what I envisioned at all. I knew this was gonna be a flop. Let me not be honest. I knew this was gonna be a flop. I like the idea of it, but reality is a no. Let me try something else. Let me just get cut in because there's no going back now. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I quite like this inside out, so I'm going to just place this inside out and have it tucked inside. So it looks super long. I don't know, I'm just experimenting right now. And then maybe those heels that I was thinking about, maybe I can wear that. I'll make it work at some point. Okay. And then either with these or with these or the black versions of these shoes, of the fur shoes. I've got just a couple of shoes ready. I'm going to go for the black since you'll be able to see it better maybe. Yeah, the black makes more sense. I won't tie it up because who's got time for that right now? I quite like the idea of that. That means what I could do then, I'm thinking to either put this underneath this or wear the size 6 on of the jeans that I just cut and have the legs coming down. Yeah. Let me try it on. Let me try the size 6 on. Alright. I did like the idea. Of having the ripped jeans, but because of the way it fits on the waistline, I don't know. I don't know. I may end up tweaking the look again when I'm not filming. I may or may not. So we'll see. Okay, and I've got this. Just to play around, just messing around. quite like the idea of that. And then the legs. I know I sound insane right now, but I want to just try everything. I want to try everything. If this doesn't work, it's fine. No. Oh, it's a bit crazy, isn't it? You know what? I'm gonna just go a bit more simple. I'm gonna go a bit more simple. All right, legs. I think what I would do is not wear it inside out. Now the cut is on the outside this time. And I can do whatever I want to do to make this tighter at another day, not right now, because I'm just literally just trying to figure things out as I go. Okay, and I've got the black heels. Okay. I can either sit here or we can sit here, and then maybe I can get some, like, what's it called, the pins, and clip them all around. Yeah, I quite like the idea of that. I like the idea of the fitted top because I'm a small girl. It's gonna be hot outside, so I'm like, I'm loved. Let me just try this out. This is not ironed. Don't come for me. Alright. I mean, you can't come for me, not really, because the comment section is mute. Okay. Got my look. Alright, so this is what I'm going to be rocking. Maybe. Maybe. This is it. Okay. Alright. Alright, yeah. I think I'm going to go with this look. I'll bring spare shoes with me just in case this one breaks, because I can see the future. I can see exactly what's going to happen. But yeah, I like it. When my hair's done, nails are done, I think it'll be great. Okay, so let me attempt a second outfit. Let's see. I'm proud of myself. I didn't expect this to work out. Yay! I like it. Okay. Alright, let's press stop. And let's go for option 2. Let's go for option 2. Or outfit 2 that I can wear for another time. I wonder how this would look as shorts. Let's move on.